Good morning, everybody. Sorry, my blind's halfway down. It is working on that this morning. Was going to work on that yesterday, and then I started editing Baldur's Gate 3 stuff, which you would have already seen by now. Because I didn't film absolutely anything for that Tuesday. But in order to do that short video, I just edited the full 5-hour stream. But it'll be edited. So now I think there's 2 Baldur's Gate 3 streams. One of them I know is like 4 hours. Normally when Joe and I play Baldur's Gate 3, it's not a short stream. It's not a short time. It's a long time. I've also been editing them to be like hour-long episodes. Do we like that? Do you want me to just upload the full? By the time I edit it, it's normally, this one I think is about 4 hours. So do I do that? I mean, I don't mind when they're in increments, because I personally will go back to a certain increment in a certain stream or gaming content that I want to rewatch, but then I also get into the habit of just rewatching them all back to back. I don't have ads on my videos. I'm not a big enough YouTuber to do that, so it's not like you guys would have ad breaks. And if there are ad breaks in any of my videos that are from the last like 3 or 4 years, will you let me know? Because that'd be really interesting, because then that means YouTube itself is making money off of my videos while I make nothing. Mainly because I don't have the subscriber or the minute count for ads. But I have my coffee. I made it a full one today. I'm gonna clean up my desk, make my bed, and then get to work. This is your reminder to dust and clean your keyboard and your mouse. Keep it clean. Okay, so like forever ago from Five Below, I bought this little projector for this specific purpose. I've used it like once, but it's a neat little thing. And I was just reading the back, and I was like, oh no, lightning, but it's a USB-A, so I could put any cable in there. Good evening. I think the last thing I filmed, oh my god, there's probably glitter in my throat. It's probably about the painting this morning, but just got out of work and it's 9 o'clock, so it's early for us, thank goodness. Finally getting back to regular hours. But I start house sitting tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon. They're leaving early tomorrow, so I will be at the house sometime. They just have the 2 cats, so I don't have to be there like by certain times, like when they had their pup. So it's kind of nice, just kind of come and go, make sure to fill their treats, call it a day kind of situation. But my mom and I are going grocery shopping this weekend, tomorrow, because we always go the weekend before the holidays, so we can get all the holiday stuff, which is fine and dandy. We're supposed to be out at my house on Sunday, so my mom was like, well, we can just go Saturday, and I was like, okay, instead of trying to come home and put the groceries away when the power's out, which is fine, because I'm like, okay, cool, so we'll go Saturday, and then I'll drive up to the house I'm house sitting, and then stay Saturday, stay all day Sunday, and then go to work Monday, because they live in Santa Clarita where I work, which is fabulous because then the commute is shorter and I'm in town, so easier to like go get gas, and then I can just pick food up and blah 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 and yada yada. And then my mom, because she's so particular about the laundry, like when I don't do my own laundry, which I know hurts a lot of my friends, But when I lived in college, I did my own laundry. I did laundry once a week, and it was fine. I'd throw in my friend's laundry, whatever. But now that we've had like septic gray water issues, it fills our septic too fast. And so we got to get the septic pump, which is expensive. So we have to like physically run a line, basically a big hose out to drain the gray water from the laundry machine. And so my mom, because my dad doesn't want to do it twice a week, because my mom usually does laundry twice a week, so now she does laundry once a week. Suffice to say, normally laundry day is Sunday. Power's supposed to be off. So I assumed it would have been Saturday. I'm like, great, because then I'll have my work clothes, and then I'll take them all on Saturday night with me, and it'll be fine, and then I don't have to come home. So I text her, and I was like, are you doing laundry on Saturday? And she said, no, I was going to do it Sunday. I don't know what time the power is supposed to go out. It's a planned power outage, so they have, it's, you know, from like 8 to 4 or whatever. It's usually early, but I don't know. And she was like, no, I figured it would be easier if we did shopping on Saturday and then you could sleep in Sunday. And I was like, well, I'm not going to come home Sunday to sit at the house with no power. So I don't know if she was actually irritated when I was texting her that, well, because I can do it at the house I'm house sitting for. I don't mind that. But I need to know, because I need to know if I'm taking the laundry basket with me or not. And so apparently she's gonna do laundry tomorrow. I don't know, but I was just like, I'm not gonna come home. She goes, oh, I didn't know you weren't coming home on Sunday. But why would I come home to sit at the house with no power? I can't do anything. I might as well just not waste the gas, because where I'm staying in Santa Clarita is like one of the furthest points away from my house. So it's not like I'm staying like at the border of Santa Clarita. I mean, I'm staying like way over on the Six Flags side of Santa Clarita. So like, I'm not gonna drive all that distance just to sit in the dark at home. Although it could work on the painting, which would be really great. But then it makes like going to the bathroom, because we're on a well, so it makes going like, so we have like when we have no power, we have no water as well. So I'm just like, why would I come home for that? Unless they canceled the power outage, which they did, because they were supposed to go out I think last weekend, and then they canceled it. So now they're doing it this weekend. So I'll have to see if they canceled it again, because if they canceled it, then I could, but I don't want to drive home if we're not doing anything. I would rather either meet my mom somewhere in Santa Clarita and do something, or just my plan for Sunday. My friend from work let me borrow Fourth Wing, and so my plan is to read all day and maybe do some editing here and there. But I want to, like, this is my first weekend off in a month. So I would very much like to just not do anything at all. I don't want to do anything. I want to stay home. Everybody else gets to... My mom's going to be off of school. She works at a school for 3 or 4 weeks. My dad gets, I believe, the week off. My brother's just at home all the time. I literally, for Christmas, I get Christmas Day and Friday. Those are my days off. Then I have to go to work Saturday, and then I have Sunday off. So I don't, like, but that's the only extra day I get off. So I really I don't want to, I work a very people-y retail job. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to be in the crowds. I always feel so bad when we used to go out on Black Friday. We did the Thursday a couple of times, and I felt so bad because I'm like, you guys are here and not at home, so that kind of sucks. We only ever did Target and Kohl's. And then we moved it back to Friday, which a lot of places were like, no, we're only going to do Friday, which is good. So because I work in the retail industry, I feel bad when I am one of those customers that if I were the one working, I'd be irritated with. So, I'm like, But also I just want to relax. I don't want to drive. I don't want to spend the money. I am trying to be in saving mode because I have a lot of trips this year. I have 2 Bad Omens concerts, a trip to Oklahoma, a trip for Warped Tour to Long Beach. I have a trip to Orlando for all the Disney and Universal stuff. So I have a lot of things I need to save for, on top of my like normal savings that I always do anyways. So, but yeah, hit my arm too hard. So I'm excited for hopefully a very relaxing weekend and a good shopping trip. I'm going to Walmart tomorrow, so I'm always excited for Walmart. Target is one of my favorite places, but I love Walmart because Walmart literally has everything you can imagine, and I love that. And it tends to be at a decent price. So I'm going to do that. I'm debating on whether I want to get up and do my makeup tomorrow or not. I was telling one of my friends, Bree, at work, my goal for next week is to do my makeup every day up until Christmas, but we'll see. I actually don't think I have any 6 a.m. shifts next week. I think they're both 7:30. I have 2 7:30s and 2 1:30s. So it is at 7:30. I'm normally pretty good at getting up and doing my makeup because it's not too early. It's when I'm going out at like 6 that I'm like, do I want to do my makeup? No. So, yeah. I am ready for dinner. Definitely hungry. Probably gonna see if any of the gang is awake. It is a Friday night, so they might be. Maybe we could play some Rabbles, or I should see if Joe actually wants to open his Christmas gift. I can't remember when he's leaving to go back to his parents' house, but